MVP investors. So in today's video we are going to be doing a midday market recap, but it's a little late here. As you can see, it is almost 1 a.m. So I figured I would end my day doing going over with you guys my only trade. I only took one trade today, and that was on FTFT, and I will show you guys my entry points here in a sec. I am going to kind of clear up some of this stuff so we can make it bigger. Alright, hold on. Alright, a little easier to see. Alright, so this was a around 20% gain, and I will be going over with you guys why I bought it and where I bought it at. Okay, so this is what I saw right out of the get-go here. Let me there we go. Alright, so this morning I saw this hit my stock screener within, honestly, probably the first 2 minutes or first minute. I saw it go from, 315 all the way up to 360, 370. So I realized that there was a lot of volume and something pushing this up that much, because that is not a common. I was a little hesitant at first, like any trader should be, when there's no catalyst or nothing that you know of pushing it up. And I looked, I didn't really see anything that was pushing it up. So I thought the best thing for me as a smart trader to do would be just to stay off on the sidelines. And as I saw this, I realized that this had, with all the volume here, I realized that shares weren't getting sold off. So I jumped in at 330, no, not 330, 365. So right here, wait, I was like getting it right here. So this is where I got in. I was happy, I set my stop loss at, if I got in at 65, I would be risking, the 6 cents to make maybe $100, because of all the volume and all the momentum. So as I saw it break this at 86, I did nothing. I just kept cashing in my profits. Saw this, I realized that this was consolidating. As I saw this starting to just the moving average line just starting to flatten out a little bit. So I realized that it really wasn't going to tank down. And I saw this just thinking that it could be another gap up. So I just stayed off because I had, how many shares did I have? Hold on. I had 400 shares. I always keep everything down written. So, I was up a pretty good amount of money. And I saw this, so I realized it was still consolidating, nothing to push it up, but I realized that the shares were still high volume, and high volume pushes stocks. So I was happy with it. I wasn't too stressed about it. And you got to understand that this is within the first 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. I saw this first minute, bought in at the second minute, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 minutes. So on the 7th minute here, I saw a hammer, as you would call it. Oops, my bad. So then I started to realize that this had a lot of upward momentum that I could be looking forward to. And I saw these, same thing, I wasn't too worried about it. And this is where I started to see the gap up. I realized that the volume started to decrease, which pushed really for more shares to be bought. And I continued to wait. So I was within the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes of holding the stock. I was already up. Hold on here. So I was already up. 10%. So I realized that that would be a good entry point for me to start to sell off my shares. So I was gonna wait. I just continued to wait, but then as I see, I drew some support and resistance lines on this one, so I realized that this had still upward momentum to push it more. So I continued to wait, and another big reason is because there was so much volume, and there was only really 3 or 4 times that the volume wasn't bad and they weren't shorting it. So as I saw this, I realized that this was starting to get a little too much to handle, so I sold out at 411. So I took that 411 to 65. I can't even see it over here. Okay, just go 65. So a 12% gain. So that was my trade, and as you can see here, I judged the support and resistance lines pretty well, I would say, and as it broke the resistance and support, I was continuing to watch, see if there was another push to break the support and maybe even resistance lines. But as you can see, it didn't. So it just kind of hung out around, the 360 area for a while, and then started to tank down. So that was my trade for today, and the stock was not on my scanners, or no, it was on my scanners, but not on my pre-market scanners. So as you can see here, it wasn't gapping up. It only gapped up the what is that? 17%. 17% in 1 minute. So that would be a common, basic momentum scanner should pick that up pretty easily, which mine did. And let's see if we can find it. It might already be gone, but this is where I believe I found it. On one of these, but this pre-market. But okay, yep. So that's going to be it for me today. So it was around $133.20 for my gain, which was a great day of trading for one trade within the first, 20 minutes of trading. I'm up $133. So it was a great day. And also I am starting a challenge up, I believe, Tuesday or Wednesday. I am putting $1,000 into a SureTrader account, and I am going to be trying to grow that account to $100,000 within a year. So that's going to be my goal. I am going to send all my money, and I'm going to put it in, mutual. This money really that I'm making off here, I'm going to put it. Whoa, where'd I go? Okay, I'm still here. I don't know if my screen shut off. I think I'm good. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. But anyway, so I'm going to be taking $1,000. I'm going to be putting into a SureTrader account so I can trade 5 days a week, as many trades as I want. And they're going to charge commission, probably a little more than I'm used to, which is, it sucks, but that's what you have to deal with when you're under that $25,000 PDT rule. So, yes, I'm going to be growing that account from $1,000 to $100,000 within a year. That's my goal, and that's what I'm going to do. So please, if you're not part of the MVP Investors, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you guys want free stocks and free lessons, really, just be sure to subscribe and check out all of my website information, sorry. And all that will be in the description below, of course. You guys know that. But all right, peace out, everyone. Have a great night, and I will see you guys later. Thank you.